What's your name, sweetie?
Alex.
Alex. Do you like kittens?
Yeah.
Do you like cats? What do you like better, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs. I'm gonna read you about cats though, because I like cats better. So just.
You guys all want to come up with?
What's your name? Gabriel and Alex. Do you like kittens or puppies better? What? Puppies. All right. This is about kittens. I'm sorry, but it's very sad. I'm gonna read a sad poem. I hope that's okay. Ready? At the animal shelter was a volunteer. She showed me sick kittens in cubes that had holes like dots on dice, made for stacking and about to be stacked in a room that would fill up with gas, with a big garage door facing out to a dumpster convenient for emptying boxes, meaning they were killing the kittens. Boxes and boxes that stack and stack, kittens without end who are there and then gone. Well, I hate to remember, I tell everybody I know. They say I'm dramatic and tend to exaggerate. I tell them to hurry and get to the shelter before it's too late. Save the kittens. I went for one kitten and left with two cats. The older one's shelf lives are shorter, and I picked two ripe ones about to expire. She boxed them in cardboard with holes in a pattern like dominoes, gave me an unhappy smile, walked me to government employees, and bid me goodbye. That's it. That's the end. So you have to write poems in school?
Yes.
You do? Do you like it?
I like writing poems.
You like writing poems? Heather, I'm going to read you a poem about work, and it's called A Bad Feeling. Something almost as bad as loneliness is boredom, especially boredom you can't escape. The walls are beige, the carpet's dark beige, all the metal and fake wood are beige and brown. The prints on the walls are beige and brown and taupe and gray and grayish, brownish purple. This, after the expensive repainting and recarpeting and general renovation, this was what they came up with. I know my job, but no one cares. It really doesn't even matter if I do it well or not, or if I do it quickly or not, or if I do it cheerfully or distractedly or hatefully or with any feeling whatsoever or not. There's nothing else to do. Nowhere to escape to except into more nothing colors and nothingness. Go drink some coffee if you want, Heather. It'll only keep your eyes open bigger when there's nothing to see. Go joke in the hallway with people who feel the same but can't admit it. You're caught underwater with them all, and nobody's going to yell for help. Count the minutes, count the freaking milliseconds until you go home. When you get home, you're too tired to do a gosh darn thing. Your dreams are all colored, all drama, all violence, all sexy, fast, 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 and so very interesting all night long. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. So I know you had said that you are primarily a writer, but that you also do poetry. I know you've got a book of poetry that will be coming out. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that and a little bit about your process of writing poetry.
My first poetry book is called Falling in Love with Fellow Prisoners, and it's coming out from Arte Publico Press, who was my first publisher. They did my very first short prose collection. So that's coming out in October. It's poems that I've been writing maybe since 2002, so the last 10 years of work that I've done. My process for writing poetry, I really like to write poetry on the run, so to speak. I write a lot in my car. I write a lot in parking garages, kind of like people read a little bit while they're at the doctor's office. I'll do that, and then if I feel like writing a poem, I'll write it on my phone or I'll write it on a notebook or an envelope. And so I write them pretty quickly. I write a lot in hotels because I have to travel a lot. I write them pretty quickly, and then maybe 2 weeks later, I will type it into my computer, and that'll give me a chance to edit once. And then when I'm actually going to do something with the poem, maybe months or years later, I will edit it 2 or 3 more times. So I write them quickly, but then I edit them over long periods of time. Novels take me about a year to write each. Poetry is when I have a feeling. A novel's like I want to explore a theme, like I want to explore what it means to be divorced in our society today and how that can give you cross mobility in socioeconomic realms. I see something like a baby wearing skinny jeans and someone saying, "Look how sexy you look in those skinny jeans," and that strikes me as odd or funny or strange or sad, and so I immediately write down babies wearing skinny jeans, and then a poem comes out of me like that. So it's an outlet for quick emotions that I don't have time to write an essay or a novel about. Our love is like a bomb shelter baby. I like lying safe with you here in the dark, but still keep planning in case I'm left alone. Why do I hide the bright jars of pears away? Bring out the dusty sardine tins and force us to chew the bones over and over again. Checking myself for signs of mutation, so tired of running from mushroom clouds that my metaphors don't make sense. I'm like, okay, I'm dying. I'm Martha.
Hello, it's Alex.
We have Martha and Alex, and we're going to read them a poem about love and voicemail. This is like feedbacking. All right, it's good. He dialed me by accident, and I eavesdropped. Tiny phone in my hand, tiny time machine.